I'm Jordan Rosengarten, personal trainer, failing open mic comedian. I'm gonna learn how to be funny from New York City's top comedians in exchange for me teaching them how to be fit. I'm gonna learn what's going on in their minds while training their bodies. This is Last Set.
As a comic, you get to a point where you like this, I can do what I have to do to get this crowd with it. Sometimes you're like, you know what, this crowd don't deserve shit. I'm gonna go deeper into the bomb.
So, really excited today. We got this guy. He's only been on Jimmy Kimmel. He was in the movie Top 5 with Chris Rock. And he's on a podcast called Race Wars. We got him, Sherrod Small.
Yes.
Look at this guy, we're gonna work out.
Yes.
Let's do it, let's do it.
This is called the gym, right?
Yes, yes. 3. Oh yeah. Chin up, man.
Like I'm proud.
Yeah, like you're proud. Not a proud boy, but proud. That's it, good, relax. You feeling that in the chest?
Yeah.
All right, nice, nice. What would you tell someone who's like trying to get into comedy? Like I'm trying to like open mics and stuff.
Right.
And I just feel like, you know, I see guys like you who are killing it like night after night. I'm like, all right, how does one, you know, do something like that in that kind of arena where you see so many open micers that just suck?
Right, you just gotta keep going. That's what I tell her, because you gotta do, I did open mics and bringer shows every fucking day of the week for a year before I got like a paid spot. But you know, you just gotta keep going through the process, and then eventually you get past somewhere, and then it'll be like, you know, dominoes. It's a process, and you gotta go from sucking to not sucking.
Right, all right.
It's like sex.
It's like sex, or it's like working out.
Yeah.
Right, I think. I don't know if I made that correlation right, but.
Are we still doing that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it, man. Awesome, awesome. Take a break. I think people look at what you do and they're like, oh, that's easy, I can do that. Like, how many times do you get that?
Well, some people act like that, but at the same time, I've seen people die at open mics and then turn into superstars.
Okay.
So, you know, you just gotta take your bumps and your bruises. You never know what that's gonna turn into. Maybe it'll encourage somebody to get better.
When you get no laughs, and like that's something I've experienced, like being an open micer, is like you write this thing in your bedroom, you're like, oh, this is hilarious, and you get on stage, and you're like, I should never been born.
Yeah, you take it right to the face.
Too late to be aborted? I don't know.
Sometimes you learn more from a joke that bombs than you learn from a joke that kills.
So what are we talking about? So meaning what?
It's like, because you gotta figure out how to make it work. It's like something, if you think it's that funny, then you gotta translate it to the crowd. Get them on the same page you are, and then tell the joke.
Like you found the kernel of like comedy there, but like you weren't able to write it in the right way, so it was like nested in some bullshit that you have to like kind of weave through.
Right.
Whereas like, so when you work on that and you find like that little core of what made it funny,
right,
that's where you get to the goal.
And then you exploit that, blow that up, and then you can get to the whole thing.
That's awesome.
Sometimes it's just trying to get to it and translate it to the crowd.
Right. Like when people are not laughing, people are saying, look, you're shit, that's like the equivalent of you being on the floor, like I can't catch my fucking breath.
Right.
But then when your body's like, okay, I'm used to that reaction, I know that's my rock bottom.
Right.
Let's not do that again.
Right. You know how to get out of that and avoid it. But if you don't, you know, you got a bomb. You got a bomb to get good.
I think the experience of being in a comedy club, going into a dark place, you have alcohol, you can't see anyone else around you, but you have a spotlight on a comedian who's there to make you laugh. And it's okay to laugh at silly shit because no one sees you there. Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's okay to be a little inappropriate, and it's a release valve, you know?
Yes. And it's also the perfect place for a comedian to get a blowjob. So.
3, 4.
Holy shit, this is a real workout.
Oh yeah, we're not fucking around.
Sometimes it's definitely when you know you can turn a crowd. Like if you know, like one joke didn't get what you wanted it to get. Yeah. As a comic, you get to a point where you like this, I can do what I have to do to get this crowd with it. Sometimes you're like, you know what, this crowd don't deserve shit. I'm gonna go deeper into the bomb. Right. And let's see what I can do. And let me see if I can fucking get under their skin.
Right, just gonna go dive right in.
Yeah, and that's just as much fun as, you know, killing.
Right.
Probably more fun.
Well, you're in that situation, like, do you feel like also like in social situations, because people know like, all right, you're a comedian, oh, funny guy, here we go. Like, and you're just like, I just don't want to fucking be funny right now. And they try to like, they're waiting for you to say something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're waiting for you to be the funny guy, and you feel like you have to impress like that illusion they have of you?
Not necessarily, because being funny on stage is not necessarily like being funny, it's just being real.
Yeah.
Just owning and being real about whatever you're talking about. It's not like knock who's there. So
right.
You can be in a pissed off mood and still kill on stage.
Right.
There's a lot of comics that's what they do.
You feel that? All up in here, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So comedy clubs are finally fucking opening up.
Yeah, that's what they say. We'll see.
You don't feel like you don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, the state says one thing and the liquor board says another, so.
Right.
They still got comedy clubs group with karaoke and strip clubs, so.
Right.
We'll see. I think the club's going to open anyway on April 2nd to see if they enforce it. I don't think they'll enforce it, so.
But when do you see yourself like starting to go back out there? And
Oh, day one.
okay, so you're done with this shit.
I'm actually doing shows in Mohegan Sun.
Oh, when are you
At
doing
the
it?
end of the month, I'm headlining for the weekend, so that'll be like my first real show.
Nice. But you gonna bring your own mic? Because I feel like a lot of comics.
Yeah, they switch out mics and stuff
That's
like that.
cool.
Yeah, you don't share mics anymore.
I understand why people do fever checks, but they have like these big fucking guns now. They're like, let me check your temperature.
Yeah, right when you walk in, they pointing at your face.
Yeah, I went to a strip
It's
club.
like Brooklyn in the 80s.
I went to a strip club with my girlfriend, and like we got in there, and it's like a whole medical exam just to get into the strip club. They take your temperature.
But guess what? It's worth it.
I guess so, but I still got herpes, you know?
They gave me a pregnancy check on the way out.
Right. When you grew up watching these like larger than life dudes, you know, like I'm a nerd, but I'm like and I didn't even think necessarily if I look like that I'll get like laid or anything. I'm just like, I just feel like I'll get appreciation from dudes.
Right.
Not like in a sexual way.
They'll be envious.
Yeah, but like the high fives.
Yeah.
And what I realized is that when I was like, because I always love comedy, when I get into the comedy scene and start doing open mics, in the summer I'd walk up in open mics like this, and the look of fuck you, like the look of how dare you come
here trying to take our shit?
Yeah, so like we don't walk into your gym, you don't walk into our fucking stage, you know?
That is so hilarious.
My opening bit was actually like, I know I just look like I walked out of an Equinox, you know, and like it usually killed because it was exactly what they were thinking.
Right.
And you know, and that's like another example of like the easy joke. It's like, all right, let's address this.
So yeah, the elephant in the room.
I feel like comedians hate fit people.
Yeah, because you shouldn't be around us. It's like,
I know.
you gotta become a famous comedian and then get fit. That's how it gotta be.
Right, you can't be good
Like
looking.
Carrot Top.
Right.
Carrot Top couldn't come in the game looking like that.
Right, but he couldn't even sustain it. Now he's back to normal size.
Yeah.
But he realized like, oh no, funny is like I gotta be funny. Like that's the priority.
Yeah, that is a priority for comics.
I'm funny in the same way I want to be big. Is like I'm insecure.
Right.
I'm trying to win you
all
over.
comes out of it.
Yeah, of course. Like you know, you don't just look like this because you're confident. You know.
What are you hiding?
Yeah, for sure.
Adding something in there.
Listen, rich people don't look like me because they have money. You know what I'm saying? Like they're successful. Like I spend all my time doing this to get what they get. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but they insecure too. Everybody's got their thing.
Yeah, but their wallet is what they, you know.
Yeah, but they still can't satisfy a woman.
That's true. And that's the one thing I have in common with them. Yeah. How do you feel?
Feel great.
Yeah?
That was a good workout, man. I needed that.
I think we learned a lot today. I think we learned that we're going to train more often.
Yes, we learned that.
Yeah, also learned that, you know, I need to work on my comedy. Appreciate you coming, man.
Thank you.
This was fun.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Where can people see you?
Oh, you can go to smallworldcomedy.com and check out all my shows and whatnot coming up to the website. And you can catch me on Instagram at Sherrod Small and Twitter at Sherrod_Small. Yeah.
Nice. Any dates that are coming up that you know?
Oh yeah, I'm at Mohegan Sun Comics Roadhouse, Mohegan Sun, March 27th and 28th.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for having me, huh? That was good, right?
It was fun.